Hey, it's me. Hola, soy yo. Vicky, otra vez. It's me, Vicky, again. So I'm going to make a little short series of the top tips from my books. For those of you, I know there's some of you out there watching, you'll have my books. You'll be either studying with me or studying yourself at home, learning Spanish through my books. And in those books, all of them there are 5 levels, of course. Let's have a look at the books. Level 1 through to level 5. So there's a level for everyone. Doesn't matter what your level of Spanish is. If you know absolutely nada, zilch, this is the book for you, level 1. If you know the present tense, you can speak in the present tense, but you're struggling with the past tenses, level 2 is the book for you. If you know the past tenses, and they're the hardest, let's face it, level 2 is the pain barrier. If you've got through level 2 and you know your past tenses, you want to learn about the future, the imperative, pronouns, all this kind of thing, that is level 3. Conditional is in level 3 as well. If you've got past all those and you want to learn the sexy subjunctive, level 4, that's the book for you. It's devoted to subjunctives. You know, we love the subjunctive, don't we? And then if you've got through all those, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're really doing quite well, but you want to practice, level 5. Level 5 is all about practicing what's in the other levels. Conversations, games, translations, you name it, it's in there to practice what you know. Now, what we're going to look at in this video are the top tips. The first top tip, number 1, from level 3. Now, it's important as well, just to let you know, all these books are available on Amazon. Any Amazon, doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can go on Amazon and put in Vicki Riley. Remember, it's Vicki with an I, break the language barrier, and the books will come up. And you can learn quite happily at home with the books. The answers are in the back. The explanations are in English. But if you want to go that little bit further and have classes, then yeah, get in touch with me and we can organise some Zoom classes wherever you are in the world. Now, other books, just to let you know, just quickly, I've also got some bilingual little storybooks. Duque el Rey y Peter el Tonto se van de vacaciones. Rocky the Rebel, Rocky el Rebelde. Princess Tia's Great Adventure, or La Aventura Grande de la Princesa Tia. And they're all just little stories, but they're in English and Spanish next to each other. So again, just for practice. And if you want to know a bit about me as a person, Confessions of a Spanish Teacher, that's the story of how I became a Spanish teacher, how I ended up living in Spain, and some anecdotal things that have happened to me in my life as a Spanish teacher and as interpreter, etc. So there's a bit of everything in there, sort of part biographical, autobiographical, and part sort of anecdotes of things that have happened to me. Okay, so let's have a look at this top tip number 1, numero uno. Now, so yeah, we're in level 3. Break the language barrier, level 3. Oh, it comes up the wrong way around on there, but anyway. And yeah, as I say, in level 3, if you've got as far as this, there's all sorts in here. You've got practice, summary of past tenses, mixed tense conversation practice, translations, future with go into, the future with will, future tense in context, future simple irregular verbs, conditional, ser and estar, of course, indirect object pronouns, demonstrative adjectives and pronouns. That all sounds much more difficult than it actually is. para or por. So this is a very important thing that's in the level 3 book. Everybody will say to me quite early on, normally in classes, what's the difference between por and para? And it's just not something you can explain in 10 minutes, but it's in this book in the level 3. Then the imperative, practicing the imperative, practicing pronouns, more Sarah Nesta, more translations, prepositions. Yeah, and then practice. So I forgot that. So, but also in this book, we've got top tips. In all my books, there are top tips, but we don't tend to go through those in class. They're really for you to just look at, and register. But so what I thought I'd do was this short series of short videos with the top tips. So as I say, we're in level 3, we're on page 4. And the top tip here is ir a or ir de. Ir is the verb to go, yeah? And we, in the present tense, it's voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. Now, I'm not going to go through all the tenses of ir, but the thing is, ir is an essential verb. You cannot speak Spanish without learning the verb ir. The verb to go, imagine trying to speak in English without ever saying go. It's one of those common verbs we use all the time in all tenses. Go, went, have been, will go, going to go, would go, all those. That's what you'll learn in my books, all the different ways of, we highlight go many, many times. Now, something that to remember about the verb ir, the verb to go, is it's nearly always, there's always exceptions in Spanish. Siempre hay excepciones, siempre. There'll be nothing that, I don't think that we ever learn that's got no exceptions in any language, never mind Spanish. But normally 98% of the time, if you've got the verb ir, somewhere in that sentence will be that little preposition a. Now in English, we don't always say we're going to somewhere. We don't always accompany the little word a. Sometimes we do, most of the time we do. But in Spanish, so for example, in English, we might say, where are you going? Where are you going? We don't say, where are you going to? But in Spanish, yes, that to has to be in there. But it goes at the beginning. So we say, to where are you going? Yeah. So, ¿a dónde vas? We don't say in Spanish, ¿a dónde estás yendo? Don't say it like that, like we do in English using the ing word. We use the present simple. ¿A dónde vas? Where are you going? Or where are you going to? And literally in Spanish, you're saying, to where are you going? There's nearly always an a as far as the verb ir, to go, is concerned, whether it's present, past. ¿A dónde fuiste? Where did you go to? ¿A dónde irás? Where will you go to? Etc. Now, there are a couple of notable exceptions to this where we don't use a, we use de. And that is to go on holiday, which is ir de vacaciones, not ir a vacaciones. So this confuses my students, of course, because in English we do say, I'm going on holiday. Well, we say on, we say we're going on holiday. In Spanish, they say de. So, voy de vacaciones en agosto. I'm going on holiday in August. So in that case, with the verb ir, we don't use a, we use de. And the other significant one is to go shopping. Voy de compras. Now, if you're saying I'm going to the shops, yes, you would use ir, a, and you would say voy a las tiendas. But if you are saying I'm going shopping, you say voy de compras. So, mañana voy de compras en el centro comercial. I'm going shopping tomorrow in the shopping center. Or mañana voy de compras en el supermercado. Yeah, it's always de compras. de vacaciones. Okay, so that's top tip number 1 in level 3. Gracias por mirar. Te veo muy pronto en el próximo video. Y hasta entonces, como siempre, que tu Dios vaya contigo. And we'll have a little bit of music going out. Love in Mexico, this is called. Carmen Maria someone. Vale. Hasta luego.